How you going, guys? We're doing a reaction video. This is the first reaction video we've done in weeks. Yeah, it's been crazy, guys. So, Dan, what are we watching today, mate?
Today we are watching Goose Pimples again. So we like the old Goose Pimples. If you're watching, mate, shout out to you. And this one is called 10 Ghost Videos That Remain a Mystery. Scary TikToks. So, and speaking of TikToks, guys, we're on TikTok too. So if you go over there and check us out, it's nightwatchers_paranormal. And yeah, follow us on there. It'd be good.
Yeah, so, well, on that note, guys, sit back, relax, and enjoy this reaction.
Let's do it. Here we go.
Number 10. Cursed Kitchens. We've all heard stories of poltergeist or something invisible.
Straight up. Sorry, guys, I had to get it out of the way. Straight up.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Oh, I'm back.
Oh god. Wow.
Yeah, don't worry, mate. I won't get you on the next 10.
Jesus. Totally forgot about him to start with, and then it just got me straight up.
Yeah, I thought, nah, let's just get into this.
Just as I'm like, oh, okay, relax, get into it. Wow. Welcome back, guys.
Let's go.
We'll throw stuff across the room. But in the scary video uploaded by TikToker Moon Goddess Crystal, the poltergeist goes the extra mile, ramping up the water bill and engaging in kitchen renovations. The clip was originally sent to a paranormal investigator, and in all honesty, we can see why. Some of this creepy ass activity is so strong, you will even be able to sense it through your screen. Take a look.
I love how they say this creepy ass activity.
Yeah. Ooh, what's that?
A million ass dishcloth.
Dr. Cussler, it's Mary. It's happening again. The water just came on. I'm hearing noises. My dogs are going crazy. Yes, I'm calm.
My dogs are going crazy.
Yeah, and there's the taps on. The tap's off, and the dogs are just like, yeah, how you going, guys?
Man, straight away, I'm already looking at this going, fake.
Yeah.
She needs to go to acting classes. Hey, doctor, whatever his name is. Yeah, my dogs are going crazy, and the taps are on. Or whatever it is she's saying, you know?
Taps are off, and the dogs are like, yeah, whatever.
But I mean, yeah, anyway, so far I look at this going, it's staged. Just by the way she's talking, it sounds too acted. Anyway, let's just watch it and see what happens.
I'm hearing stuff in the kitchen, in the bedroom. I don't know what to do. Oh my god, the water just turned on.
Oh, that was cool.
Okay.
Can't see a string either.
I might as well wear my hat too. Product placement.
That was pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
That tap just went up, and you couldn't see any string on it.
Well, maybe it was just the way she's talking. It sounded like she was acting it, but maybe not.
Oh my god, go away! Leave us alone!
Oh, what the hell? What the?
That's cool.
Bella, come in here!
Was there a cut scene there?
There was nothing.
Door! Let me out!
Did you hear the terror in her voice?
That's
According to the comments, she was on the phone to a paranormal investigator while this was happening. And boy, was that investigator having a field day with the activity they heard over the phone. The water tap turning on is one thing, but how the hell did the cupboards all burst open so abruptly?
No cut.
The activity is too much for one person to sneakily do on their own off camera.
And you know how hang on. You know how I know there's no cut in there? The paper on the floor, you see it drop as it landed.
Oh, that's a different story. Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good indication. If you see something moving in a cut, then
as soon as you hear that noise and it happens, and then you turn around straight away and you see the paper still landing, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good then, yeah, if that's the case.
What do you think, guys? Let us know.
To pull that off, they'd have to have the paper fall, do the scene, and then mess everything up, come back, and then drop that piece of paper only again. Yeah. When they did the cut, that's a bit of work to actually do it.
But the problem with that paper, it was already on the ground. You only saw it just lying down. Oh, okay. So it wasn't dropping.
Oh,
it was on the ground.
I didn't
lying
see it.
down.
So, okay, righto. Okay. Wow.
But pretty cool. The scariest factor of this footage is the dog's reaction. Just a few seconds before the paranormal explosion.
If they do it again, watch the paper on the ground. Watch. See?
Oh,
see?
Yeah.
Something else was there
Didn't
with
see
her,
a hand.
and they could sense it. One commenter even suggested that they once lived in that same house 15 years ago and received hefty warnings that the place was haunted, to the point that they had to move out after experiencing it.
The dog's reaction. The dog was going nuts. And then that
Number 9.
shaking thing happened.
Hidden nightmares.
Remember
Do you
that?
remember that adrenaline
That was
rush
pretty
you used
cool,
to get
actually.
when
I
you were a
like
kid?
Yeah,
Every
it
time
was
you had to switch off the lights at night?
Definitely.
How many times did you sprint up the stairs,
Sorry,
terrified of
Sorry.
being followed and touched by something you couldn't see?
Well, there.
Perhaps you still do. But if you don't,
man.
you'll probably start doing it again after watching this scary video. Take a look.
This is terrifying.
Is this someone's home, obviously? Yeah.
Looks like it. Or it could be an office building by the looks. I don't know. Or it could be empty, because look at it, there's nothing. Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, and it's going up the stairs. That's the hat figure. It's been...
But it was on all fours. Did you notice it? Have a look next time I put it back. It's on all fours.
I thought it was his legs.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow. Oh, sweet. See the face?
See, look at that. Oh.
Could that be a person though?
Did you see the
yeah.
shadow bastard following
See how
you
it
up the
looks like
stairs?
it's on all fours calling out
Some
the stairs?
commenters seem to believe that this
Look.
is just computer-generated imagery,
Oh,
and
no.
they might be right.
Maybe, I
That's
don't
the
know.
hat.
There's something
a hat.
terrifying about the way this creepy-ass
Grim
shadow
hat.
moves.
Mm.
The door swinging both ways could be done by using software masking techniques.
Mm.
There seems to be 2 tiny jump cuts before and after the movement. Another way to fake the door movement could be by using 2 strings pulled by 2 different people behind the walls on both sides. But after seeing that horrific face, that most certainly does not look human. Screw debunking theories. Just the slight chance that could be real paranormal evidence would be enough to send shivers down your spine if you ever considered moving to this allegedly haunted house.
Oh, hell yeah.
Though the scariest part here was how he nearly clocked himself over the head with the door frame.
Yeah,
What a
man.
giant ass dude.
Giant ass dude.
Number 8.
Yeah.
Sinister servers. Did you ever feel like you've caught something moving out the corner of your eye? Have you brushed it off as just another trick of the mind? Well, for the girl in this scary video posted by Matterpattern, it turns out it wasn't just a trick at all.
Did she just sniff that?
Yeah. I hope I don't get a notification. Mine's on silent.
That's why I put mine on.
I know, usually I do, and I'm thinking now I can't do it because it's filming.
No, it's all good. What is she doing? It's like it's a glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah, she was seeing how it slides on the
While there
glass.
are many reasonable explanations as to how this could happen, a string, a slight inclination of the table,
Ooh.
and even water, there was another video posted by the uploader straight up debunking all of them.
That's why she was wiping the bottom to see, because a lot of the time with those, I've had it happen before. Now, it could be the dish. A lot of those dishes there where they've got that, it's like a bit of a dome shape underneath where it's sort of cups, it's like a cup, upside down cup. If you get an air pocket between the table, especially a glass table, and in there, it can actually cause like a aquaplaning sort of
It's
sort of
water,
thing. It can actually slide, yeah.
Brings it up off the glass.
Yeah. So it could be that happening, but it also could be,
Aquaplaning.
yeah. So it also could be paranormal too. We don't know.
Oh, there, see, look, water.
Yeah, see water, yeah.
Oh,
she's trying.
Trying to debunk it.
Yeah, she's trying to recreate it. Yeah, see, it sticks more with the water. I was thinking more of air. A lot of the time, I've done it before where a table isn't wet. You sit it down and it can actually slide. That's the thing with glass tables.
Many viewers have focused on the fact that water is the most common reason for this type of movement, which is a fair point, really. Our friend Rick from Rick Debunks, or as you probably know him here on YouTube by the name Exposed, proved this pretty well in a recent video he released on his new Facebook page called UFO Sightings and More, which, by the way, you should go there and show some love as he uploads some brilliant paranormal content all the time. Here's what he captured.
This is 100% my video that I captured in my own home, my haunted apartment. So guys, I was doing the dishes when I thought I hallucinated and saw this plastic container move on its own. So I grabbed it and put it back where it was after grabbing my camera, and it moved on its own.
Ooh.
And I cannot find any other explanation to this other than a ghost.
On Twitter, we asked him if he did it with a leaf blower or a string, but leaf blowers would have too much power for that kind of movement, and a string would be visible when the camera is that close. He explained that at first he thought it was all in his mind, but after a closer inspection, he saw tiny drops of water from the dishwasher on the counter, which made his cup slide. Although this could be the same reason for what we saw in the first video, the original uploader still claims there is no inclination, water does not impact the turning of the bowl, and the girl is stood in such a place that a string had to be pulled through her body to make the bowl spin that way, and she is clearly no ghost. Or is she? Number 7. Uninvited Guests. TikTok user Unicorn has a keen eye for interior design, and it seems like someone else in the house is trying to show their appreciation for it. After hearing some strange noises coming from her daughter's bedroom while no one should have been there at the time, she decides to do what every TikToker would do, grabs her phone and starts filming. But what she captured on the camera sent her bolting to the front door in sheer horror. Take a look.
See that?
No, I missed it. Oh, you can't rewind it. It'll play it back.
I'll tell you what it was so that you know what you're looking for. I thought that's pretty cool. Those those things that hang from a door. They're like beads, and you can go through.
Yeah.
It was one of them, but it actually looked like a bookshelf or something. The way it was patterned, the way it was the pattern on it, and then it just went
just open.
Open, yeah.
Like the Majestic.
Yeah. That's what made me think of. I was. I'm pretty sure it looked like a bookshelf pattern on it. It looked like a bookshelf.
How the hell did that happen?
Yep.
This footage was completely unedited, and if there was a string being pulled by the wayside, it wouldn't have pushed the opposite hanging beads against each other the way that it did.
Yeah.
Just like someone as small as a child was putting a finger right on the spot.
Yeah.
This movement could only happen if someone were gently shifting the beads open. But there was clearly no one there. It would be extremely hard to edit out someone from the footage, with so many beads continuously swinging at the same time.
Yeah.
Commenters seemed pretty concerned for Unicorn's well-being, but the uploader reassured them all by saying that they're used to this kind of activity. Nothing too harmful has happened so far. Although the dead spirit out in the front garden tells us otherwise. Number 6. Haunted Hairdresser. Sometimes, even the dead want to make the best of themselves. Who doesn't feel better after a quick short back and sides?
I have no idea.
However, the barbershop customers and staff in this scary video, uploaded by the TikTok user Meito Kiera, seem to cut their own pampering short after witnessing this.
Hey,
nice.
Oh yeah, there. We're gone. Yeah, man, we'll go to a different barber's. See ya. Yeah, look at them. They're all gone, mate. That to me shows me it's legit, because like...
There is no clear evidence of strings being pulled, and the reactions of everyone involved certainly seem genuine. They decided that they weren't dealing with that today, and honestly, we can't blame them.
I'm out.
A ghostly creature is certainly a hell of a reason to cut your shift short. But what do you think? Real or fake?
I'm
Let us know in the
out.
comments.
I'm out.
While you're at it, don't forget to bump the like button and subscribe to avoid.
One thing I found with that is there's two ways about it. It's either happening during... Okay, if he's got a... it could be a CCTV... I don't know if that's CCTV camera.
It looks like it.
Or if he's actually set up a camera. If he's got a camera rolling while he's operating a business that's not a CCTV camera, then it to me says staged, because that could just be a bunch of mates that he's, they're all in on it together. That to me does not look like a CCTV camera. Usually they have numbers playing. Usually there's a time capture code. There's none of that there. So, don't know. Yeah.
Well, look at the... This is the thing I'm going to look at. Look at the angle of where the camera is. It's high. So, and it's at the entrance. It's looking at the entrance.
Yeah, so that's the only thing that's got me thinking that too. Is that yeah, exactly right. You got a good point. It's looking at the entrance. It is up higher. Mm-hmm. It is in a spot where you probably would have a CCTV camera. So,
especially if someone's going to rob the place. You want that evidence of walking in the front door.
Front doors, yeah, exactly. So, yeah, it could be. Yeah. All right. Well.
Yeah, our weekly Spookfest.
That's pretty cool, though.
Number 5. office spooks. TikTok user WoodMency115 expected a heavy workload one night at the office, but he certainly didn't expect some paranormal activity. Most spooky office videos are recorded from a fixed position on CCTV, but this one was with a handheld camera, which makes it incredibly difficult to fake using software masking techniques.
Yeah.
And boy, it is creepy. Take a look.
So it's happening again.
Bright light, which is always good.
Some
Close
crazy
up.
paranormal shit going on.
Beep. There's one. Hey, oh, hey! Computer and the doors at the same time. The cupboard. Computer came on and the cupboard opened at the same time. Like that.
It's just me. There's no one else around. There's no freaking strings.
Oh, that one's cool. I like that.
We are up close to the cupboard, so there's definitely no
That's the
strings,
thing.
but commenters suggest air pressure slamming the cupboard open and closed. The
Yeah.
cupboard doors are far too heavy though,
Yeah,
and only
right.
one door is being affected.
Yeah.
Air pressure
Also,
can
nothing
make
explains the laptop randomly turning itself on
You can
either.
hear the air in the
Perhaps
background.
the office poltergeist fancied finishing the spreadsheet
But-
off for the night. No,
But like you said, air pressure would, it's the same door. The only way that would work is if they've actually taped the doors down, except for the one door, so that way the others are stuck, and then they've got a compressor in there or something that's making air shoot through. And the only thing for the only way for the air to get out is to push out the door.
But that's the thing, you got to also look at, are the other cupboards locked?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Now, where is the aircon vent
saying. Yeah.
pointing to, you know,
Exactly.
for it to get
yeah.
that kind of
So that could be
movement?
just.
'Cause I've seen that.
Yeah,
movement
exactly
before.
right. Exactly right. So like as I'm saying, the other cupboards could be locked or taped shut to be able to get the shot, and they've actually got a compressor in there, or it's the aircon itself pushing air through, and it's the only way it can get out is to pop the door open a bit. You know, that can easily be done. The computer going on its own, well, that can be done via remote, and it can also be done by timer. There's different ways of doing that, but yeah, let us know your thoughts. We like watching these things, but we'll sit here and we will try and debunk them at the same time. You know? And if we can't debunk it, we'll go, whoa, that's pretty cool. So that's what makes us real paranormal investigators. You know, we always try and debunk things first. And if it can't be, then obviously
Got to have a look at other avenues.
yeah. So, well, number 4. Let's do it.
Number 4. After School Club. Staying late after school can feel a little off, like something is missing. Maybe walking down those empty corridors when they're usually filled with
I'd
other
like to
people
investigate
plays on your
that
mind, makes you paranoid. But for these receptionists, the paranoia was well and truly justified.
Ooh, that's pretty cool. Look at that straight up.
What? Reaction from her is, yeah. And this is CCTV.
Ooh. Now that chair's on wheels, but still that doesn't explain that. Oh, that could be string, that could be anything.
Yeah. But
Oh, that one's a bit different though.
usually what makes you think it's legit is when, one, it's at a school. Now, a school doesn't have a paranormal show where they're trying to get views and trying to fake stuff, you know. And it's CCTV camera, and their reactions look real. It's like, there's no reason for them to be doing a fake ghost video, you know. So, looks pretty legit to me so far. But yeah, that could have just fallen. You know, that could have just been...
We got sounds already, guys. Ooh. Yeah. Woohoo. Well,
The
let's go.
first girl bolted quicker than you can shout
Nice.
zoinks.
She was out of there too. Yeah, see, look at the reaction.
Yeah.
there.
The second
It's more
girl
natural.
just wasn't having any of it. Commenters seem
Even
dead
that
set on
second
the fact
girl
that these
there,
illusions have been
She's
pulled off
looked
with
and
the
thought,
aid
"Oh,
of
no,
a string.
I'm out.
But the reaction
So it's a
seems
lot
so
more.
genuine. If this isn't paranormal evidence, it must be a prank pulled by some brat. The delayed responses, the quickening steps. These women are genuinely in shock.
Actually,
But
looks
what
like
do you
a
think?
looks
Let
like
us
a
know in the
primary school
comments.
too, guys. So it's a difference. Kids
Number
at that
3.
age, yeah, maybe.
Home Alone. If you've been watching our scary compilations for a while, you'll probably remember our dear friend Matty Magarachi.
Oh.
After chatting with him on TikTok to know more details about his haunted house, we featured his creepy ass videos last year when the paranormal activity around his place became too much for him. Since then, he has faced the terrifying reality of the place where his house was built, which offered an explanation to his paranormal experiences. His whole family and one of his friends who happened to live in the same area as him have been living in fear of strange things happening around their homes. One day, Matty received a message from the...
That's the thing that gets me. People that hold crosses like that, if you're not a firm believer in it, it won't work for you.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess you got to have that faith behind.
Yeah, it's weird how that works.
With the cross.
Yeah, it's weird how that works. It's all to do with faith, you know.
You got to have faith.
Yeah.
To believe in it.
Yeah, exactly right. So, yeah, it's like wearing rosemary beads and all the rest of it, you know.
Very friend, confirming that the spooky events they experienced were the result of their homes being built on what was once a Native American burial ground. Ever since he found this out, stuff has only been getting spookier. Even the dogs refuse to go into his bedroom now.
Come here, Linus. As you can see, none of my dogs like coming in my room. Come here.
Yeah, it doesn't want to go in there, does it?
None of my dogs will come in my room. They'll stay on the outside. Not one of them will come in. I'll try and get them to come in. See, gone. They refuse to come in my room.
But just because the activity is getting worse, it doesn't mean that the signs weren't already there.
Says it all, man.
This what happened to him and his friends when he was younger.
With the original board, not this board. The one that I burned. Right? Me and my boys, we had a seance. When I was in high school, like a bunch of assholes. We got candles, right? We lit up all the candles around the board.
Yep.
We did it in the living room, turned off every light in the house. And we did the dumbest thing that you could ever do when playing a Ouija board. Can you take a guess? We asked it to show us a sign, right? Hey, Ouija board, can you show us a sign, or whatever spirits we're talking to, can you show us a sign? Nothing happened, and we're like, this bull, nothing's going on, my friends are saying. We blew out the candles. Now, mind you, at that time, I had 2 giant English Mastiffs, like in The Sandlot. Big dogs, like 200 pounds each. And usually, like, they're hovering around us, they want to be pet, you know, they're sitting by us. They're nowhere to be found. And we're like, yo, where's Freckles and Samson? That was their names. So we're like, well, I don't know, what the f***? So we're literally searching the entire house. Can't find them. Nowhere to be found. It was like a huge thunderstorm that night too. Monsoon, raining like a motherfucker outside. And we're looking for these 2 dogs. Can't find them anywhere. Nowhere to be found. Every room that we looked in, we did this. Freckles, Samson, you in here? No, they're not here. Shut the door. So by the time we were done, like 25, 30 minutes later, every door in the house was shut. Because we looked in that room. So we were like, these dogs had to have gone out somehow. My mom, my dad are in the car, driving around, pouring rain, looking for these dogs. I'm bugging the out. We call animal control and we say, listen, we have 2 giant dogs. We can't find them. They're gone. We come back in the house. We hear crying. They're both in the tub of a bathroom. We shut the door. In the tub, that's like you have to shut.
As if the house being built on a Native American burial ground and the Ouija board instance weren't enough already, Matty had to top things up by adding a haunted doll to it. How and why did he get his hands on a creepy doll? We don't want to know.
Firstly, he's from Jersey. You can tell the Jersey accent straight away. Oh yeah, I can't even do it, but anyway. But yeah, the Jersey accent.
What was that?
Nah, I'm going to attempt
Oh
it.
yeah.
But they swear like troopers in Jersey, a bit like us Aussies, but probably a bit worse. But anyway, half those beeps were already put in for me, thank God. Now the half, well, I'll have to do in a second. So, but yeah.
Beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, beep, beep, beep.
They didn't really beep him out well enough. You can still know exactly what he's saying.
Like,
that's all good.
Yeah. I don't know if that was Goose Pimples or what. If he beeped half of them out, but left half of them in there. But yeah, that was pretty weird how they locked all the doors, checked all the bathrooms, and shut the doors to make sure they
found it. I would have loved to have seen video evidence on that.
Yeah. This is all stories. See,
Hearsay.
I mean, I could make a story up and go, yeah, that, you know,
all hearsay.
Pete was hovering off the bed and I had to hold him down. Like, it could be anything. You know.
The gas would be bad.
But yeah, so
But what we should all be interested in is how and why it is so powerful.
Wow, that looks
Because
crazy.
it left Matty a trembling mess.
Yo, what the f was that noise just now? Someone at the front door? The f
I love the setup.
Bro! What the f? Bro, there's a f hole in the ceiling. How the f? Dude,
Well, his
how the
reaction does seem
Bro!
legit.
Yeah, but
What
someone's
the-
put a hole in the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yo, the doll is right there! Bro! My parents are gonna kill me! They're gonna think this was me!
Because they wasn't.
Don't climb up into your ceiling,
Yeah.
break your ceiling, and then put a creepy doll there.
Yeah, yeah. If that's what you've done for a video.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
Because
Wow.
you have a look at the damage there. That's pretty full on.
Yeah.
That's a foot.
Is that the doll there?
Yeah, with its arm hanging out and its red hair and its one eye looking at you like.
I got video,
Look,
bro!
see?
What the
It's,
f?
wait,
How could this even happen? Yo, this is up. What the f is going on?
wow, dude.
What the
While there's no proof of
Wow.
who or what smashed the hole in the ceiling, it's hard to find a decent reason as to why anyone living there would do that in the first place, and why would they leave the
Views.
weird doll hanging.
Views.
People who watched his live stream just a few minutes before quickly jumped to the comment section, confirming that it had not been him either. Honestly, the more videos we watch on his TikTok account, the scarier it gets.
I'm literally convinced there's somebody in my bathroom.
Ooh,
Oh
please
my
Please go away.
god. I just heard footsteps and I don't know what the f that just was.
Go in, go in, go in.
Bro.
Push it right open.
Well, you can see the.
All my towels just fell. Somebody just yanked all my towels down. Bro.
I guess no one could have got around him.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
standing
Yeah.
in the doorway.
Yeah.
I would have at least taken the
I heard-
towel out of the toilet.
Yeah. Ugh. You throw that in the wash.
And then I video and then that just happens.
The bathroom is too small for someone to be hiding as he
Yeah.
quickly opens the door and turns around to give us the full view.
Well,
There was definitely a bang coming from inside though. And why would anyone willingly dip their own towels in
And
the
he didn't look
toilet?
behind the glass wall either.
Commenters seem concerned that his reactions
that
are
white-
feeding the entity that is roaming his house. His evident fear seems to only make the activity stronger.
I came downstairs, I grabbed some Kit Kats, I literally walk out, and I turn, bro, up here, not even kidding, something was up here and I went, whoop! I go to take my phone out, and something, right here's my parents' bathroom, I heard, doom, 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 something running up there. I thought my dog was up there, all the dogs were down here. And this is where that face was staring at me over the balcony. Bro, like the, what the fuck was that? Yo! Yo!
the dog's in a
What
position
the-
that, like
Yeah.
it's ready.
Bro, that,
Like
how
freaking
the
out.
fuck did that just...
Wait.
This thing just got pushed down the stairs. God bless. I gotta get the fuck out of this house, yo.
God bless.
Oh my god. All the dogs are freaking the fuck out. This is not good. If I didn't catch...
No, they're not.
Dogs are just laying there like, just do it.
Catch this on camera, no one would believe me right now. This is like every man for themselves in this house. I gotta get the out of here.
God.
Oh my god. For real, Tiberius, like what the like how does that shit happen? What the is going on? What the fuck? I gotta get the out of this house. Yo!
It seems that he only has these experiences
He's possessed, alright. It's called language.
Wow.
How many F-bombs have we heard in the last 3 minutes?
Yeah, well, if I had to beat these out myself, I would have just cut this whole section out. It'd go straight from 5 to 3. There'd be no 4 or whatever number this is. I'd be like, nah. Beep, 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 beep. I just
That's,
spent half a
it's
day.
bad though. Like,
Half-
that's a lot of language.
I've still got to go through it to listen for all of them. To
The
beat
three
them out.
that we missed. I think there was 3.
Oh, there's a couple more. There's a couple more that slipped that I'm going to have to beep out. But anyway. Thanks, dude.
When he's home alone, is this entity preying on him?
Sorry guys, that's me.
While the items falling could be his sisters messing with him, timed motors, or just a coincidence. His voice and body language tell us he is not fooling around. Make sure to follow at Matty Magarachi on TikTok to stay up to date with his creepy encounters. You can also find him on YouTube under the account Matty Magarachi's Demon House. Number 2.
Pete was just saying. You know the Lego when you put the hair on the Lego, man? It's like a stiff, like that dude's hair looked a bit like that. The haircut.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be rude.
Not bad, not paying him out. Just the way it was shaped, the haircut he had, it looked like that. The stick
it was near perfect.
It's the perfect shape, just look, like a Lego shape.
Popping it up.
Number 2. Oh, we can't talk. Look, we got none.
Another tale of someone exploring an abandoned building. One day, TikTok user Britta Slit 2 and her friend decided it was a perfect day for an adventure and drove to an abandoned church.
Oh, that kind of reminds me of the entranceway of
Old Petrie Town Church. Yeah.
What's with the hula hoop?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Might be some experiment they're going to do.
Oh my God, definitely reminds me of Old Petrie Town.
Yeah.
Dude, this door is
look exactly the same.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Okay.
Dog.
More language. Ooh, someone's gone through a wall.
Oh, somebody's been in here because this is way different. I want to go back there quick.
Remember how heavy that door was?
Yeah.
While it seemed pretty run down, she noticed that someone must have been in there before them, because the decor in one of the rooms is completely different since the last time they've paid this creepy church a visit.
Oh, I'd love to go
this
there.
does not ease their minds at all as they delve deeper into the building.
Yeah.
But when they stop to take another peek into the nave of the church, they capture something truly blood-curdling.
I want to go back there quick.
Oh, the door.
But that could just be the weight of the door.
Speaks volumes here.
You know?
She was clearly in shock after witnessing the door moving
on the carpet.
Yeah, exactly. Because the carpet has stopped it, right? Because obviously that needs the door itself needs to be planed. Needs to be planed along the bottom to give it a bit.
Mouthful of coffee.
Sorry, mate. Needs to be planed to give it a bit more gap between the carpet and the door. Obviously, so it goes, it swings, and then the carpet stopped it shut because the door's too big. I'm thinking maybe that the weight of the door, when it pushes open, the gap is a little bit higher on the door than because it goes over that area, you know.
Yeah, the timber.
So I'm thinking it's just the door. I don't think that's paranormal. I think that's just if there was a rock or something there, or a brick or something holding the door, and that moved, and then the door shut, then that's a different story. But I'm thinking that's just the weight of the door, because he said they're heavy doors.
Yeah.
What do you think, yeah?
So, remember how heavy the door was?
Sounds
a gentle
logical.
breeze couldn't have moved it that swiftly either.
Well, there's no breeze.
Someone swung it shut themselves. But who, when we can't physically see anyone touching the door?
It's the weight of the door.
There is nowhere to attach a string, no one hiding behind the door. We get a full shot of it.
Off balance.
Perhaps mass was about to start.
That's a mass. Doors off
Number
balance.
1.
Heavy door.
Giddy
off
up,
balance.
horsey.
Doors shut.
Home security cameras capture the things that we need to see, but often also capture the things we never want to see again.
Oh, we do.
In this clip hosted by Texas Ghost Hunters, we see a little girl relaxing on the couch, but she isn't able to chill out for long.
Oh, if that My Little Pony thing goes crazy, I'm going to love it. Oh, yes!
You just said you hate seeing things with kids. Exactly right, I do too. But the thing that shows you with kids don't lie for a camera. They don't lie for views. You know, they're
more realistic.
It's more believable coming from a kid or an animal. You know, unless they're told to do something by their parents. But then you look at the reaction. You know, as well. So.
Oh
Hey, yeah! She's out. Look, she's like that. Oh, she's going over to it. Hey,
she's gone.
At first, we were pretty skeptical of this clip, considering how easily someone could be pulling a string off screen. But the thing that made us jump out of our skin wasn't the moving horse, although that seemed to be enough to make the little girl run for her life. Carefully look at the red blanket on the sofa at the top of the room. Right after the horse moves for the second time, something sinister jumps into frame, just before the clip ends abruptly. Did you catch it?
Yeah,
It wasn't a sneaky pet, because there is no outline there in the first place.
That's pretty cool. That's
The original
cool.
uploader seems to believe it was something demonic, jumping
think,
into
guys?
the blanket to hide.
Demonic.
Perhaps it was the same terrifying entity that we saw forcing this girl to hide inside a cupboard. Click here to watch it now. And don't forget to subscribe to avoid missing out on our weekly Spookfest. Thanks for watching.
Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe to Goose Pimples. He does a lot of awesome videos, and he's given us a shout out and done a video on us.
Yep.
Lots of love to you, brother.
Yeah, man.
We love your content. What did you think of that, mate?
I actually enjoyed that one, believe it or not. It was actually a good one, you know. There was a lot of stuff there where you go, and then you go, okay, well, it could be this, you know. That's our job. As paranormal investigators, it's our job to try and debunk things first, you know. Then you go, that can't be debunked, you know. So, therefore, it comes under the paranormal realm. So, yeah,
exactly right.
Great video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to us, guys. We much appreciate it. And yeah, and don't forget we're on TikTok now. So, as I was saying, if you can't beat them, join them. So we thought, oh well, we've got to. This is business, you know. We've got to get ourselves out there. So we thought, why not? So we jumped on TikTok. I think our page, I think we're at over 1,023 or something as we speak. So
like
if you can and you are on TikTok, go over to nightwatchers_paranormal and search us up and follow us. We'd be much appreciated. We'll follow you back too.
That also reminds me, guys, we're still looking for another private home investigation. So if you guys see or know of anyone with a haunted home, let us know so we can organise an investigation in that. And that's between Brisbane and Maryborough on the in Queensland.
And another thing that reminds me too, there was a young lady that got in touch with us about doing a home with her and her mum.
Yeah.
Now, if you are watching right now, can you please get in touch with us again? Because we have somehow, don't know how, we've misplaced your communication email. Yeah. So if you are watching right now, can you please get in contact with us again at nightwatchersparanormal@gmail.com. That'd be much appreciated. Or on Facebook, or just get in touch with us somehow.
We're down.
We're here. So on that note, guys, we've loved doing this. Keep an eye out for the next one. We're going to film another one in a minute, so we're going to have 2. So keep an eye out for the next one as well. All right, guys. See you soon.